Hey tubers, Bart coming at you with a mail day. Got some good stuff here. Some admin though. It has been mentioned before, but the vote is open for the Sports Card Football Card Hall of Fame on the Sports Card Hall of Fame network on YouTube. Go check that out. I'll put a link below. I did it in my previous video as well. It's kind of just a center point. The guys that are involved typically after the fact will share the videos on their own pages, but one-stop shopping and things like that for the Sports Card Hall of Fame network on that channel itself. They've been doing baseball now for 5 years, and we got football going now. Myself and Scotty Tradition are the commissioners. 45 card ballot out there. Choose 10. Top 10 will get in. So far we've got, I don't know, I haven't got an update for about 2 days or something like that, but we were in the 60s already, just being open for a couple of days. We did a little episode with Sports Card Nation podcast the other day that will be popping out soon. Look out for that on your timelines if you're a subscriber to that. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to get some cool football cards recognized and things like that. And then I even push the casual football folks and things like that to go check it out and see some beautiful vintage cards and let us get your opinion on that. But I'll put links and stuff below. But wanted to give that shout out. You'll see some more videos. I will steal the original video announcement / ballot and stuff like that off of the channel here in a couple days. Scotty's already done that and some other guys, and we're just kind of piecemealing every couple of days. Somebody posted on theirs to keep garnering that attention for it. But it's going well. And so, yeah, look out for that. And then we'll close that voting off, I think, like 11 February. We'll shoot a video, and the day before the Super Bowl, you'll find out the results of that. And that'll be year one, the inaugural class of the Football Card Hall of Fame via YouTube. But with mail day, I have an empty house right now, so I have to take the opportunity. I wasn't necessarily looking to, but all of a sudden I don't hear nothing. I don't hear kids screaming. There's nobody banging up against my walls and knocking cards forward in the displays. Got to take advantage of that and show what mail is sitting in my little inbox here. And so, yeah, got some little goodies. There's some stuff going on. I picked up a nice Sherman out of 50. This is a Donruss press proof gold out of 50. But a little janky up on the edge and the corner right there, because I was hoping to kind of sub that. Subbed a couple of these types in my last sub and did well. And I think they look great. Obviously, the gold color match is always nice to have. And then I don't necessarily have a graded Sherman that I'm super excited about currently. And so I wanted one with him with his captain's patch. But this one isn't going to be it, but still cool card. Didn't lose out too much on taking a risk on that one. Picked up a Matt Stafford PSA 9. It's still a bit of a buyer's market out there, so I'm going to keep doing that for a certain degree, to a certain degree. 4-time Pro Bowler, now Super Bowl champion. 52,000 career passing yards. I think he's in the 380s or something like that for touchdown passes. So we'll see how much longevity he's got, but I tell you what, with a ring, 60,000 yards and 400 touchdown passes that he might have if he plays 2 more years. Good luck shutting him out of the Hall of Fame, and so that's why I picked that one up. But even at 52,000 yards and his current resume, as a quarterback, I think he's going to get in there at some point. But I think with another year or two, he can absolutely seal that deal for sure. I showed the regular Topps version of this not too long ago, and I figured since I got such a good deal on that one, I don't know if I put it away, otherwise I'd pull it out right now, but I can't find it. But the update has one, and I was like, well, if the regular issue has a nice PSA 10 that's a good price, the update ought to be even cheaper, right? And so, yeah, this one doesn't have as great of a pose and things like that, but Topps Black Gold, I just think is awesome. And so I got the Soto update PSA 10 for the Black Gold. pretty happy with that. I don't know when I'll get to sub this. I'd love to get random more like this, and you know, get some of these going. I don't like paying high dollar for the non-rookies and stuff like that, but I do like them, and so it's nice if I can get centered graded ones, and then I'll just build a nice little pile and probably sub them someday. But this is courtesy of B. Roth, aka Card Soup. You know, I just always checking out his page. He's always making some cool buys and things like that. And then if I can find me a nice centered Hall of Famer, I hit him up and say, what you looking for? And he gave me a good deal on that, so I'm pretty happy about it. Also a sucker, as always, for Crown. This is a TO from 99. This is the limited series. There's premiere dates and limited series. You always got to check that out. I'm not as big a fan of the limited series because the logos are pretty hidden. It's a little red one in there. You can barely kind of see it. Design is still pretty cool. The limited series is actually always a little bit lower than the premiere date. I think there's one year where it's only one numeric lower, right? So I think premiere date's out like 139 and limited is 138. Go figure. This one's out of 99, number 49 out of 99. But just thought that was cool and it was a good deal. So snagged it. I don't know if I check this out for grading or not yet. Yeah, I don't think I'll grade it, but I'm okay with that. But as I mentioned, I'm going after a little PC of white autos, if that makes sense. Most of them are like National Treasures or something along those lines. I don't really like that NT one, but that's the only one, Navarro Bowman, that I got. But I would like to have like a little PC of like the key guys and those major white cards and things like that, autos. And so I got a Garrison Hearst, picked it up. But I am fully understanding that a good number of the guys, the cards that I'm going to find and stuff with guys on them, are not going to be worth grading to me. And so I'll have a series of them graded over time, and then I'll just have a series of raw ones looking pretty in a top loader, or a magnetic. So got the Garrison Hearst. It's out of 199, limited ink. They've got different issues of these that obviously the numbering goes real small. I think those are, I'll be honest with you, the NTs and the Flawlesses and stuff like that, those rainbows and stuff, to me, they're completely worthless. A lot of people call them, manufactured scarcity. I guess I fall in line with that thought process, but realistically, they just don't look different, right? Yeah, this one's gold. As far as the little things, there's going to be a silver, there's going to be a hollow looking one, but then you get in, it gets stupid sometimes, and you get like an emerald or whatever. I'm like, I don't give a crap about that emerald out of 10 or some sapphire thing out of 5. I think they look worse typically in those odd colors and stuff. I like how, a simple whatever, if it's silver or gold or whatever, just frames it all up and everything. I don't need multiple versions of those. It just doesn't make sense to me. And so I got lucky on this one because the one I was wanting aesthetically was the one out of 199. So not an expensive card, but it'll look nice. Garrison Hearst, a couple 1,000-yard seasons for us. Our longest rush from scrimmage. I watched that game. He did it in overtime against the Jets for a 98-yard touchdown. That was pretty cool back in the day. And so happy to have that one. And then 2 more cards, but it's the same card. And that doesn't happen too often. Oh, I'm cooking some food, and Alexa is going nuts right now because I had an alarm. So I'll try to go fast here. Forgot about that. Shouldn't have started a video with that going on. But picked up a Roger Staubach. Actually, I got this one first. Got a 7. It was listed kind of high, but they finally accepted my offer after I kind of traded them down and just wore them out over a good number of weeks. But I put in a bid on this one at the same time, 9 days prior or whatever, and I didn't think I'd win. I just thought it was, whatever. It wasn't super cheap, but got this 5.5 and I got a 7. I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I think the 5.5 looks better. They're both relatively recent grades. But I do like having a 7 in the registry. It's still a very beautiful card. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything wrong with owning 2 of them, which is weird. It's not really a norm for me to pick multiples up, but I'm digging it. And so I got 2 Roger Staubachs. So one of the 45 that are on that inaugural ballot for Football Card Hall of Fame. So that's what I got for you. I tried to do that fast and furious and still made 10 minutes, but it is what it is. Football today, playoff football, divisional round. Excited. Niners play tomorrow. Let's go beat them Cowboys. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Later.